Friday, February 17th, 4:10 p.m. New York time. U.S. stock markets close. We just completed another full week. Let's do a recap. There's been a lot of events that happened this past few days during this week, as well as the rates were increased last week. Looking at the chart would be a one-year chart, and each candle will be 1 week. The S&P 500 closed red for the week, made a lower high, lower low. Yep, it's below this wedge. See these blue lines? That wedge getting tighter. It's also an consolidation phase here. These three candles, consolidation. We did break below that inside candle from the prior week, and then have that little till. Buyers stepped in right above this demand zone where there was also buyers. Interesting, because again, we're making lower highs and lower lows. The body's real small. It's not panic. NASDAQ 100, 2 weeks in a row, inside candles, indecision. Again, look at how that current week just closed. Small little body, almost closing, opening the same price. Indecision. Interesting. Yes, it's the price activity needs indecision because the inside candle didn't take out the higher low of the prior week. 2 weeks in a row. That's a lot of people indecision. Maybe they need medication or maybe get off their medication. Dow Jones Industrial Average. Look at that. Massive consolidation here. Three little bodies on these candles. Dodgies. Looks like distribution. Looks like smart money selling. Dow Transports. Yep, another inside week. Interesting. Wow. A lot of inside candles. That's not normal. And the Dow Utilities. Inside candle for the week. Long wicks on the bottom. Last week was the low of the year. So note, as you raise interest rates, and then you can buy fixed income products, CDs, money markets, bonds. Again, you know what you're going to receive when you invest in those bonds for fixed income. Less volatility, or let's just say no volatility in those fixed income bonds. Versus if you buy utility stocks that have high dividends, you can still have whipsaw in these stocks. So again, a smart investor would not be investing in these Dow utilities for their high dividends when you have bonds that are paying high interest rates. If you want to get crazy, go ahead and buy some emerging growth company bonds in other countries. I mean, you buy them through a U.S. broker, but you can buy emerging growth bonds, and they pay higher interest rates. But again, that'd be a lot of risk, so you want to be diversified. You know what you're doing. Russell 2000, look at that inside candle too. So right off the bat, the stock indexes all look like they're a deer in headlights. It's not the best thing. Let's go on to the next. We'll go look at the sectors. Yep, the sectors. See if there's some leadership in here. First, XLK. Yep, that's technology, just like the NASDAQ 100. Also red for the week. Consolidation. Last week was the high of the year. But again, this looks like distribution. That does not look healthy. XLV, healthcare. New low for the year. Oof. Massive sell-off. Again, not surprised. We had elections last year. Yep, elections last year. And we changed the leadership of the House from one party to the other. And so you got to expect, well, and enough of that politics. But again, very political how certain sectors rotate. XOF financials. Yep, with that tiny little trading range. Massive consolidation. Looks like distribution. Higher interest rates. They should be making money. I made a video yesterday. I highly recommend you watch it. It's on the financial sector of all the industries in there. You understand, just because higher interest rates, maybe people are defaulting on their payments, stop making payments. So higher interest rates, well, if you're not paying the bill, how are these people making money? Yeah. So they may be asking for handouts soon from the new Congress. Corporate welfare, there's more corporate welfare nationwide than there is public welfare. So again, if they go kapoop, don't be surprised. The new House leadership bills these people out again. That's the financial banks. XLY. Consumer discretionary. Massive consolidation. XLC, Communication Services. Look how small that candle is this week. Very interesting. Dodgy, potentially reversal. XLI Industries. That's good. Made a higher high, higher low, but small little trading range. Again, might be distribution. XLP, Consumer Staples. Yep. Consolidation here. Breakdown, consolidation, staircase pattern, lower low. XLE, Energy. Massive sell-off. Again, this was the high of the year here, right here. That was the high of last year there. So lower highs, big distribution. XLU, Utilities. Green for the week, higher high, higher low. Again, consolidation, breakdown, consolidation. Still staircase pattern, lower low. It's a slow grind down. XLRE, Real Estate, red. 2 weeks in a row, red. Lower highs, lower lows, small little trading range. This thing may just fall out hard, just like here. See these massive sell-offs? That may occur soon. Again, you may have demand zone here periodically. Let's see. XLB, Materials, red for the week, lower low, lower high. Here's the high for the year and already declining. And let's take this to the final by looking at the FANG Plus stocks, the most widely traded stocks, the most popular stocks. Let's go off with Apple. Green for the week, bit of higher high, higher low. And then have that huge sell-off. Look at that big wick on the top. Couldn't take out, couldn't even make a new high for the year yet. Microsoft, inside candle for the week. Let's not forget, Microsoft is in the NASDAQ 100. It's also in the Dow Jones Industrial Average, just like Apple. So these stocks affect those indexes much more. So weighted average. Look at this. That was Microsoft last year. Bearish pin bar, stop hunt, supply zone of sellers came into that. Okay. And then we went above it, rejecting. Yeah, what a fake out. Pump and dump. Amazon, lower highs, lower lows. Bearish pin bar up here. Looks like it wants to do a retest. We'll see if it gets down here. So there have been buyers here before. Meta, what used to be called Facebook. Red for the week, lower low, lower high, still hanging above this midpoint. That's interesting. Yeah, inside candle broke below it this week, but didn't have a big sell-off. And Google, red for the week, lower low, lower high. Look at that little dodgy candle. Again, potential reversal. They often mean indecision. It's like these yellow candles, indecision. So this could go either way. Tesla, green for the week, higher high, higher low, new high for the year. Outstanding. Where would that be going? Still way off the highs of last year, but it has a high this year. So what can make a stock go higher? Well, cut labor, lay people off, cut spending and materials, go for cheap products, cheap materials, cut marketing, so many things do. So are they actually making more income? Well, they've been announcing several times their models to raise prices. Yeah. So they may be raising prices of cars, but doesn't mean the sale numbers are increasing. Just something you might consider before you make a long-term investment. NVIDIA, look at these. Consolidation, 2 huge wicks for the past weeks. This might be a reversal soon. Watch this. They might pump it up a little bit higher here and have a sell-off, or might sell off coming soon. Yes, they have earnings soon. Yep. Next month, the 23rd, I think. Netflix, red for the week, lower low, lower high. This consolidation looks like it's distribution. Looks like a lot of selling going there. This might be a target price for us on the downside. And Alibaba, red for the week, lower low, lower high. Huge sell-off. From this point where it broke above here, that was an impulse move to the upside. And then massive sell-off already. So takeaway, the only one that really made the only one that did best was Tesla. Who would ever thought? Thank you, as always, for spending just a little bit of your time with me. If you've gotten value from this video, if this was helpful, then please consider sharing a small monetary donation to my channel by going below and clicking on my PayPal or Venmo. You can leave a small tip. If you don't want to share financial support, no problem. Just click the like and subscribe and leave a comment, please.